All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Beancast, rated 5 stars by me saying, let's get this shamoney. So, if you want to have your voice heard, leave a comment in the description and maybe we'll read it on the beginning. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully. But, how you guys doing? How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right.
You doing good? It seems like we're doing a podcast. Beside me here, Miles. There we go. Beside me, Miles
Hello.
is. Maybe it's actually. I'm probably gonna move it around, but Miles will be going ahead and doing us a little drawing while we talk and get this through. And at the end, we'll check out and see what he's drawn at the very end of the podcast, and that'll be an interesting thing. But if you're listening in on audio, don't worry about it. That's only gonna be a small portion of this whole podcast if we do audio, depending. We'll see. But yeah, welcome. How you doing, Python?
I'm doing all right.
We doing good.
I'm vibing.
So
Doing quite fine. Thank you for asking.
let's start this off by talking possibly about our food tiers.
Oh, I need to pull this up. All right.
So
Drum, apparently you really like Panda Express. Can you tell me why? It's fine.
it's pretty good, and for some
It
reason
is.
your lard ass doesn't like the orange chicken, so you can shut up.
The orange chicken is not good.
It's
General
it's
chicken
good.
that
It's the
chicken I've
iconic
gotten
thing.
is
Everyone goes to Panda to get orange chicken. What are you on
They
about?
didn't invent it, and you're wrong.
Yeah, they didn't invent it, but it's a piece
But
of
they
their.
say they do, and that's against the law.
It's illegal.
It's really good.
It's no for nothing.
Miles,
him on this one.
Miles, wait, do you hate orange chicken in general, or do you just hate their orange chicken?
You hate Donald J. Trump? Is that what you're trying
I don't think that's what I said.
So, you guys seem to have an issue with me putting KFC up in the S tier.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No
What?
one here knows what Quiznos is, but it's so good.
That's
That's
not
my
KFC.
That's not what I said.
That's just not what he said at all.
Oh, I tried to scroll, and it moved to a different image
I'm
entirely.
going to draw Pokemon.
Okay. So, yeah, no, I'm really pissed off because one of our friends, Coffee, put Popeyes
Don't want to talk about
at the top of their tier. All right, that is, first off, offensive. Like,
It is offensive to all
Beyond
fried chicken lovers out
offensive.
there.
it is
Don't know
beyond
what
offensive.
Pikachu look like.
And,
just going to
second
look.
off, how the fuck do you like Popeyes?
The biscuits are dry. They're like.
They are like literal. Oh, go ahead, lick the fucking dry pavement, because that's what they are. They're awful.
You're just munching on concrete.
It's like hurting my teeth even thinking about the fact that you're eating these fucking these awful. They're awful. Who eats Popeyes? Like seriously, who goes out and
Popeyes.
says, "You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling Popeyes." Who the fuck?
I like Popeyes.
Yeah, Miles, shut up. Just
My
shut
bad.
up. All right, Popeyes, in my opinion, is not good at all.
It is an excuse for fried chicken.
It is. Might as well just go to KFC. Like, you're right about the KFC thing. Like, at least it's better than Popeyes. Who the fuck likes Popeyes? Besides, of course, Miles and Coffee, which they're weird as shit. They're the only thing keeping this business up and operating. But, yeah,
I think that
He's spitting facts.
Yeah. One of the
Anything
top things I think I really liked was in our food tiers. I think it was the cereal one that we had a lot of conflict in, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh god, what
yeah.
exactly on the cereal list? Hold on, let me
I
pull this
remember
up.
there was some serious heat on that one.
It was truly something. So, hold on, let
just
me-
realized I can draw something awful here and get this flagged.
All right, Drem. I remember
You
us
could. You
having
have the
issue
power.
that, I was having the issue of you saying Cocoa Pebbles is better than Fruity Pebbles.
It is. And I'm
I'm
tired
going
of thinking it's not.
Don't
Cereal
quote
is subjective,
Joker.
Python.
Don't quote Joker. All right, listen. It's subjective to a point. Cocoa Pebbles is just chocolate syrup, but hard.
Bro, how are you gonna have a mascot that you can't even fucking see?
Listen, when he waves his
what does
hand,
that
you-
even mean?
It's...
Oh, that one. Okay.
Listen,
I was thinking, you can see Freddy's on the box.
No, how are you gonna have a mascot that you can't see? That's my genuine question.
listen, it's only when he waves his hand in front of his face.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's when, he waves his hand so fast. It's impossible.
You just can't see.
You get epilepsy.
you go on the ground. You can start dying.
I'm pretty sure we had a general agreement on Pops being F tier.
Yeah, Pops is an F tier.
Pop sucks.
Pops first few bites, okay. They're not bad. They're just okay. And then when you start eating it, it just tastes like fucking eating cardboard. Who the fuck is eating Pops? That's my question.
I don't know. Cardboard is it's an acquired taste. I'll say that. But cardboard, once you really get into it,
Don't start reviewing cardboard.
Oh god, I want to find all of our cereal tiers. I'm trying to see.
I have mine pulled up right now.
Oh, candy. That's one that really pissed me off.
Oh yeah, really, really candy.
All right.
I am standing by my points.
Let's talk about the fact that people are putting Mike and Ike's in like F tier.
I love Mike and Ike's.
I
Mike
love
and
Mike and
Ike's
Ike's. Who
Mike
who
and
put
Ike's are A
who was the
and above.
scumbag who put Mike and Ike's in F tier?
I have a feeling it was coffee.
Coffee put in C tier, surprisingly.
Okay.
Mike and Ike's reign over every single candy. You cannot come at me for Mike and Ike's.
I
But who the
cannot
fuck's
come.
eating Kinder eggs? Kinder eggs.
Okay, Kinder eggs are.
Like you munch
have
down and you get like
erectile
fucking a piece of
dysfunction.
plastic. It's like not an actual toy. It's for children. How can you like Kinder eggs? That's my question.
My sister likes them.
Yeah, and kick her. Fucking kick her.
in the nose.
She doesn't deserve to like Mike, or not Mike and Ike. Shit, that was an awful thing for me to say. She doesn't deserve to like Kinder eggs. Literally.
I'm going to.
That's a
try
fucked up
maybe.
thing. Trying to scroll up to when we talked about cereal so I could just bash coffee some more. Yes, here it is. So, Pops is an F tier. It's an F tier. We
Yeah,
can all agree that.
Bring that back up. It's awful. It tastes okay at best. Its texture is as if you took the box you just ordered from Amazon. You got your candy.
Crush
And you
it
just-
up.
You just ripped off one half of the lid and you just started chowing down.
It's awful. It's an awful thing. But, one of the things that really got me heated was fucking the cartoons.
Oh.
The cartoon
you
tier
wanna know
list.
that? The cartoon tier list.
Who is this? Who fucking said this? Python.
I'm going to stand by my points here, Trem.
Uncle Grandpa and F tier Python.
What are you
it's
talking
not-
about?
It's not in the F tier, it's in the trash tier, and that's for a reason.
Trash. You're willing to go out of your way to add multiple characters to say it's trash.
Yeah,
to say
you
it's
like
worse.
Adventure Time, but you don't like Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah.
They're the same show.
They're literally like the same exact thing.
That is false.
Then let's see what you got in the higher tiers. You put
Going to
Total
throw
Drama Island in S tier.
All right, Total Drama Island is the only good Total Drama, and when I say it was good, it was pretty good.
All right. One. All right. All right.
You got anything else to say?
I'm getting fucking mad.
What do you got an issue with now? Because I am ready to defend my choices, Drem.
No, it's not you. It's who is this? Who fucking made this? Miles.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know what you did?
I don't even know what he did. I didn't save everyone's tier lists.
If you look at S tier, the Great Farner's a monkey.
What did you just say?
The F tier, it's cut off at the top, but that monkey show.
My
What's
gym
up?
partner is a monkey.
My gym partner's a monkey.
It sucked.
It is awful. It is in my F tier as well. It is not quite trash. There were some.
It is a
mildly
good
enjoyable-
show.
It is not a good show. It is in the bottom of F tier for me. It's not quite trash. It had some decent points, but it's not on the same level as regular show.
Yeah, no, it's a good show. What the fuck is your problem?
Camp
All right.
Laszlo is much better. It's a better. My gym partner is a monkey.
I'm fucking pissed that you're willing to say that. We can all agree that Steven Universe, bad, awful, god awful show. Who would watch Steven Universe?
I
Would
like,
go either
the
way.
first season.
No.
Alright.
Shut up.
My bad.
Also, do you have any problems with Kids Next Door? Being
Oh no, I
S tier?
fucking loved Kids Next
Kids
Door.
Next Door is top.
That is a
tier.
agreeable top tier.
It is really good.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about Bakugan.
Never watched it, but it's anime.
You put it at F tier.
Yeah, I liked the toys. What can I say?
Yeah, the toys were pretty cool.
I've yet to forgive my 3rd grade teacher. She took my Cobra Bakugan.
Yeah, but you put it at fucking F tier.
Yeah. The show wasn't good.
You fucking take that back. Take that back right now.
The show was not that good. It was an average anime.
You can't say his show is F tier. The show was a banger.
Listen, the toy line is what carried it through.
Yo, Dragonoid was fucking killing it. The whole show. The whole fucking show.
Oh,
He
I also remember-
carried the show.
I remember you guys having an issue with Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends being B tier.
No.
I remember someone having like a big issue with it being that.
Yeah,
hot.
that's such a good show.
It's a solid show.
I like Foster's Home.
Okay,
Oh,
before
Miles
we...
had an issue with Johnny Test being A tier. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that is an issue. That is an issue.
Its Green Day-esque theme song carried it very, very strongly.
All right. I think it's getting a little heated. We need to take it down a level, and we should probably stop talking about these tiers. They're too much. They are too much. I don't know what to say.
Johnny
No.
Test is A tier, and I'm not.
It's
changing
not.
my mind.
It's not. Shut up. It's not an A tier. It will never be an A tier.
You've seen his fiery hair and his turbocharged backpack.
The Firehead and the turbocharged backpack, sure, they add to
Yeah.
the show.
Exactly.
The
It's like saying
of-
just because it has a good part doesn't mean it's a fucking good show. It's an awful show.
Has a great theme song and it has decent episodes.
Oh, temperature backpack. It's so awful. What do you mean? It's a good fucking intro. It's an awful intro.
And it's a nice kid and his dog duo, and they're going on adventures.
The dog is stupid.
The dog is the worst part. What the fuck? Why are you gonna use that as a point? The dog is an awful part.
He is the voice of wisdom for Johnny.
Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You
Listen,
dumb,
if
Johnny
you
is
want-
so
dumb
smart.
broad. You fucking idiot.
All right, listen. I'm gonna go out and say this: the superhero.
You're a
the
little
whole superhero
dumb.
thing is awful. The superhero
Ass.
section. The superhero section of Johnny Test is quite awful. I'm gonna go out and say that his superpower is farting.
And that's
That's
hilarious.
hilarious. That's the good part. You should bring up those parts instead of, oh, he's got a dog.
Got a dog. Listen, Scooby Doo made it with a dog. Johnny Test can make it with a dog.
I don't even know what dogs look like. I'm just coming right out and saying it.
You piss me off. You fucking piss me off.
All right, Miles, I'm gonna come out and say it. You have a dog.
No!
He's dead.
All right, all right, all right. So I think we should move on. We should
Yeah,
we
let's
should
move
move
on from
on.
this.
So let's talk about simp. Let's talk about
Simp
Simp Live. Simp Live.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
been
these streamers, all that, I don't think they're that cool.
You're gonna go on a limb. You're not even in it. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Yeah,
Let's
you know who I would watch? You know who would really bring it back?
who?
Oos.
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 Oos. Who is Oos?
Oos.
Oos. I don't trust Oos
I don't
one
know
bit.
if a man named Oos is going to elevate Simp Live.
Yeah.
You know, it's a cool concept. You know,
Yeah.
I
no.
like it.
You know, you need to shut up. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He's gone. Sucked
All
into
right.
the void.
All right. All right. All right. So, how was your first days on Simp Live, Python?
Awful.
I was talking
You're
to
not
Python, Miles. I was
so,
talking to Python.
First minute, I turned around from spawn and there was a house full of heads. It was just full of dead people's heads. That's all I've got.
That's
That
all.
That is my first memory. Then we moved on. I did a lot of traveling. Got a
Mhm.
nice base set up. Tons of mobs, like an unhealthy amount of mobs. But other
I
than
can
that,
agree
it's
on
been
that.
been a nice experience.
It's been a nice experience. It definitely has been. I've enjoyed myself on Simp. Yeah, no, especially launch day. Launch day was chaotic. The server was down to like 3 TPS. It was awful. It was a terrible experience, but
Why wasn't I there?
Because you haven't streamed.
you haven't streamed.
Yes, I have.
Yes,
You
you
streamed-
streamed
you streamed
today
today.
with 1 frame per second. And you called that a stream, and all you have going for you is fucking Bowser on your screen, taking up half the
Talking about your
screen.
overlay. We were just talking about your overlay.
It's orange. It's all orange.
It's the annoying orange, isn't it?
Your bar isn't even orange.
All right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about where he's coming from and how he's streaming. Your streams don't count, Miles.
Why?
They don't count as streams. Like,
Well, you didn't help me set it up enough then.
We did everything.
we've
we
That's-
could.
tried everything.
I need to lower the bitrate. I'm sure of it.
Then
What do
we
you have
lower
the bitrate as?
6,000.
Yeah, I'm sure
lower
you
it to
gotta lower it.
3,000. I have mine at 3,000.
Yeah, I'm sure lowering the bitrate would do the trick. But off topic, Simp Live, it seems like a fun thing. It's been a blast recently.
Like a fun
I
thing.
don't
yeah,
know.
not seems. It's been a fun time, and yeah, I hope more people join in the future, like more people that I can become friends with and cast upon. I think next episode we plan on having a member of Simp Live on the cast, which would be a blast.
It'd be pretty
Yeah,
fun.
me. I'm gonna be in Simp Live.
Yeah, Miles.
You
All
just
right.
kick someone out. Listen, they're out. I'm in.
So yeah, I think how far are we in? We're in 20 minutes. 20 minutes into the podcast. This is our first 20 minutes of our Beancast, the great podcast that's gonna do us well in the future.
All right, listen, we're gonna dominate the podcast scene. All right, you're seeing the future right here.
Future's now, old man.
This
So,
is what
yeah.
And I am good.
So yeah, I've been enjoying myself for these first 30 minutes. All right. all right. There is a impeccable story. Impeccable story that you guys have told me, and it's about a PowerPoint and a
Oh.
dick, and I think that would be perfect.
All right, I'll tell the story. All right, so let's take it back a couple years. Seventh
It's 8th
grade.
grade.
You started
No,
in seventh. was it-
I should start it. Cause
all right, you
I
started. I'll
started.
go in the main. All right, yeah, you
All right.
started the presentation.
So, in 7th grade, I was sitting in my transitions class, the study hall. So I decided, you know what would be hilarious if I make a Google Slides presentation, and I just post shit posts on it, just all day. and then a couple other kids joined, and then it turned into the entire school who had the presentation. And it carried on over the summer. And now it's 8th grade, and it's awful. There's like 200 slides, and everyone is just posting constantly. And then eventually, we are sitting in math class, some kids posting on it. Well, we are all posting on it, I'll say that. And the teacher finds it, and he looks at it, and it has a bunch of peas stored in the balls memes and like awful stuff like that. And he actually laughs at a few awful ones.
Miles, I specifically remember you finding a 3D model.
Yeah, I looked up 3D model earlier in the day because I thought shitty 3D models looked funny. And so I found, like, the third result was just a 3D model of a horse penis.
So you of course went. And
Now
pasted
this is
on
minutes before the teacher finding it. So I decided, you know what would be hilarious if I posted that on every single slide.
You covered every single slide. I remember the teacher. He takes the computer away from me and the
He
kids-
takes the computer away and our hearts just sink.
Well, I remember like watching you. You were scrolling and pushing backspace over and over again. You're getting rid of all the images as fast as possible.
We just purged it, like everything. Word got out really fast and everything was purged from the slides.
Every single lunch period, we would get we had basically an entire table full of kids who were part of this presentation, and some of them had to go to the office. One
of them came back and said there's a pile of referrals. And everyone was
We were all
terrified.
panicking. And so one day I went, this is way after, none of us got in trouble somehow. Miles, he went up to the principal.
Jordan was the only one who got in trouble.
Yeah, no, he was
And
the
that's
only one
because
who
I
got it.
transferred the ownership to him.
That's so fucked.
It
That's so fucked up. Why would you do that?
None of us got in trouble but him. So,
And I even went up to the principal and just told him I'm the one who put the horse penis. And he said,
Sir,
"I'll call you."
sir, I am the horse penis.
And he just said, I'll call you up to my office later, and he never did.
So I went back on the presentation a few months after all the hype died down about it getting cut. It was blocked by the school system, which means they held a board meeting.
Oh no.
They had the higher ups review
No.
the presentation and decide this isn't school appropriate.
That means they probably looked through every slide.
I'm really happy about that.
I wonder if they were just cracking up the whole time. They were just laughing their ass off.
There was one where it was like a U.S. Senate judge and Shaggy walking, and it had like 2 dodgeballs with pea jars in them.
Just stored in the balls.
Why? That's so bad.
I'll spend about half an hour working on that. He also put a cigarette in his mouth.
What?
remember-
Wait,
He put a
what?
cigarette in Shaggy's mouth.
Oh. I
Yeah,
thought
no,
you
it's
was
not like Miles was just sitting there smoking. and-
Yeah. Oh,
So it's just
God.
sitting there smoking in math class.
So I was sitting there, lighting it up in math class, and the teacher came by and was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
And then there was a whole thing.
Oh
Then they went on
God.
this whole thing about no smoking in school. Kind of cringe, if you
yeah.
ask me.
Kind of awkward, to be honest. So,
Actually,
what did I
kinda
do? Well, I hotboxed the whole school.
Obviously.
It was the
That was
right
my
thing to
only-
do, Mr.
That was my
Officer.
only
I
option.
was sharing, okay?
Officer, it was my only option, alright?
It was the only option. Drem, have I told you about the toothpick bridge project?
No. No.
Okay, so math class, same math class.
Oh,
that,
of course.
the
The
presentation
classic math
Oh,
class.
we need to tell him about Hash Brown Man. We haven't even brought that up.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me
What
finish
is
the
it?
story about the toothpick bridge. Okay, so
I need to draw a picture of Hash Brown
Yeah,
Man.
draw Hash Brown Man on there. We had this whole big project in our math class. We were limited in supplies. We had a glue bottle and a bunch of toothpicks. we had to put together a toothpick bridge that would support weight. So, what we did, we all sat around at a table, me, Miles, and a few of our friends. Miles, he went ham with the glue. Let me tell you that much. There was glue everywhere. His hands were covered. I remember him peeling off like essentially gloves of glue. And then like mine was just a disaster. There was a girl, she set hers up. It was also quite covered in glue. And then there was my stepbrother.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So
no.
you know how in construction, like when you're building something to support weight, you want to put triangles in it, like because that's the strongest shape
Mhm.
essentially. Well, I tried to tell him that.
Oh no.
So what he literally just like made straight lines up and down, essentially. And when it came to the weight tests, like we had to fill it. Like the teacher put a bucket that had like a string attached, like a rope around it to hold like as a handle.
Mhm.
He would put the bucket on there and he'd fill it up with sand. Mine held like a good 30 pounds. Miles held like what? Miles, how much did yours hold again?
I think it was like 90.
Yeah, his held a lot of weight. And then my stepbrother goes up, you know. So he bridges it across the tables. He gets the bucket. He puts it on the bridge and it just collapses.
Immediately.
Like, we all went through these long processes of getting our bridges set up, bucket on there and filling it with sand. My stepbrother puts it on there. He puts the bucket on there and it just all folds.
Yeah, it's not even full of sand yet.
It's an empty bucket and it collapsed.
That reminds me, and I think I did a similar thing. It was like you had to hold up like a book for like 20 seconds, and it was like out of toothpicks and marshmallows, and you just stick marshmallows and toothpicks in each other, and you have to like. It was in my geometry class, so it was all about shapes and like what would be sturdy enough and all that. And we had the perfect thing, and it was like, and if you didn't survive the whole 20 seconds. You'd have to do like a whole assignment basically. This was like your way out of the assignment, and and so there was shit on the line. If yours failed, it's not like it failed. Oh, I'm so fucking sad. No, you're like if you fail this, you're like, fuck, I have to spend another hour on homework. So everyone's like taking this as serious as possible, like yelling at each other, like, no, that's not where you put it, you idiot. You put it like this and this and this. And it was awful. And my group, it's time for my group to come up. The teacher comes by, places the book on top. I wonder if I still have this as a memory, but on Snapchat, because I remember recording it, and it came to the millisecond. And it collapsed right before the time came, and I had to do the whole assignment. I was so pissed. You hear in the recording, if I manage to get the recording, I'm playing it right now. I'll be playing it and I'll cut this part out or I'll cut it and play it. But if I don't, it was amazing. You hear me scream like, yes, and it's getting down to 19, and then it fucking collapses, and I'm like, ah! Like I scream bloody murder, like. I felt my teacher felt so bad for us, but we had to do this whole other assignment and it came so close. Everyone blamed it on me for some reason. I'm like, I did fucking nothing. It was awful.
Alright, Miles, what were you gonna talk about?
Hash Brown Man.
Yeah, tell them about Hash Brown
Oh
Man.
yes, of course.
Alright, so Hash Brown Man, it was a character designed by Isaac's stepbrother.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's essentially just a hash brown with legs and arms and a cape. That's really all it is. But the math teacher hated it.
Why?
I don't know.
Hash Brown Man so much.
He hated me and Dylan. And I still have him as my math teacher. I've had him for 3 years.
I want to tell him about the incident with Hash Brown Man.
Alright,
What's the incident?
So what happened is our math teacher hated it a lot. So he hated Hash Brown Man with a burning passion. So we decided we're gonna rally our entire math class to each draw our own rendition of Hash Brown Man.
Mm-hmm.
We got almost everyone in the math class to draw their own Hash Brown Man, and then me, my stepbrother, Miles, and my friend, we all taped them around the walls of the math class.
like before he walked into the
Right, he did-
class, and he
yeah, he, like,
walked in
that.
and said, "If those aren't gone in 2 minutes, then you're all going to the office."
No.
We didn't budge.
Did you have to take them all down?
He ended up taking them down himself as he went through with the
And
lecture.
like he's kind of short, so we tried to put them up as high as we
That's so fucked up.
could.
Didn't he have to pull a chair over to grab one of them?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Like,
He's
he
just
said-
having a rough day, and Hash Brown Man has to make it so much worse for
He was
him.
walking around talking about like algebra or whatever. I think we were doing like Pythagorean theorem or whatever. And he was just walking around and like he would put such an emphasis on his words every single time he took a Hash Brown Man off the wall.
Why?
It was so funny.
And we got a picture of him, like an actual like printed out photo of him, and stuck it on one of the pictures and had everyone in the class sign it. And he actually like kept it on the wall.
That was the one he
That's
kept.
so sad. Poor
then,
guy. He's probably going through some shit.
and
And you
then
guys
one
Hash
time-
Brown him.
One time I had a C in the class, and I didn't want to like end off the year with a C.
Oh yeah.
So I asked him if I could make a math music video for
Oh
him
no.
to get a B in the class. And I had a bunch of people help me out with it, and they were really nice about it. And I ended up getting it finished. And he actually gave me a B. It's an
I
awesome
remember-
video.
I remember like we convinced.
It's
the
a
people,
parody
like,
of the
our-
song "Looking for a New Car, Which One's Me?" You know that one?
No, I have no clue.
You
Take
need
it
to
away,
look it
Miles.
up.
Take it away, Miles.
No, I'm not singing it. It was a math version of that, and it was about how to do algebra.
Python, could you pull
And it-
that up?
I think Miles has the video privated. Which
I
makes-
do.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
I don't want to just show him the song. It's not that hard to figure out what we did. It was pretty hard.
What did you say? What did you say it was called, Miles? Or like, what did you say?
Just look up the car commercial song or whatever.
Creditreport.com.
Yeah.
You know that ad? Have you ever seen the creditreport.com?
No.
ads?
Share screens.
Alright, let me see if I can get it to pull up. Alright, I got it pulled up. I gotta get rid of some of these. I've got so many tabs open.
I'm so excited to listen to this.
I'll unprivate it for a little bit.
Just send him the URL so then he can screen share it.
Alright, hold on, I've got it pulled up.
Alright.
Let me turn on my screen share application window. I don't know if it's gonna pull up because it's been like really buggy with actually, working.
Yeah. Oh,
There we
there it
go,
is.
Got it. All right, turn it up.
What is this?
Well, I was shopping for a new car.
Oh no, not this one.
Too bad I didn't know my credit was
We
whacked,
turned
and I'm
this
driving
into
off
a
the
math
lot in
song.
a used subcompact FRE.
Why'd you
That's
make
LTD,
this?
creditreport.com,
Isaac
baby.
did the
Saw their
guitar.
ads
I
on
did the
my
guitar and it was
TV.
awful. Like I remember, like I messed up so many times. It was
I want to see this video.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
You
Miles.
better not leave this in the video. I hate this song.
Leave it in the video, Trev.
Don't.
I
I'll
took
throw
pride.
you.
We turned that into like a math song. We worked on it for actual weeks.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And like we got out of class a lot to work on it.
No.
And half the time we didn't work on it. We just it's up.
No.
Miles, can you play Baby Peach, the Baby Peach song after this?
No, I'm not.
Please.
That's too far. It's so quiet.
It's so quiet. What? It's so quiet.
I'm gonna need to turn up my computer audio a lot for you guys to hear this.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Too bad I don't know a lot about this, so let's hurry up and
That's
That's
it.
it, brother.
That's all I'm
That's
showing.
that's all.
y equals mx plus b.
Oh god.
I remember this being the funniest thing. I died. Oh, show him the show him like the
Yeah.
credits. The credits are like my favorite part of the whole thing.
Alright, go again.
Are we just gonna edit that part out then?
No, we're not.
I'm editing that out. I think
This
that's
is
the
the
way.
one on the
Back it
credits.
up.
I'm tired of working on this godforsaken song.
That's
the
it.
end. I remember we did like credits in the end of it for the real video. We showed the teacher, and
Oh,
I just
God.
played.
And there was a dance along with it.
No,
actual-
no.
Oh, yeah, I remember we had to record it
No.
about 30 or more times because I would just sit there like dying. I could be like hitting the ground. I couldn't breathe.
Why? Why?
We raised this grade.
Oh God, that's awful. Like I
I
was
got
given,
my grade raised.
I was given in sophomore year the option to do one of those like music videos, and I just denied it on the spot. Like I had a D, and I was close to failing, but I was like, no, I'm not selling my dignity for a passing grade. I still pass somehow, but
Yeah, but like, you can tell it wasn't serious when you can see when I showed you the source of what it was based off of.
that's awful.
It
That
is-
And like the teachers questioned it too. Like we were sitting outside of the like transitions class, and the teacher came out and said, "What are you guys doing?" And we all just looked at her and said, "A math project."
I remember we had to borrow a microphone from.
Yeah, the teacher walked in on me with my mouth so close to the mic. I was doing like the ear rape thing.
Oh God.
And she walked in and just walked out.
That reminds me, because in my film class we had this VO project, voiceover project, and what we had to do is we had to fucking, what was it? The other group would make a video, and then but they would take out all the audio, and we had to like add Foley and figure out what they say, and part of it, the person just dies, so we went into the microphone, just went ah! In the voice room, and the teacher came in like, what's happening? Like panicking, thinking we fucking are dying, and we're just screaming bloody murder in this audio room. We're like laughing our ass off. Oh God, I have to pull that up now. That's too great. That's too great. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on, I'll have to find it real quick. It's too great. I know I have it in one of these. It's so great. And yeah, all right. I'm trying to find this. Oh God, it's too great to not do.
Check out creditreport.com.
God. So yeah, any other school projects you guys had that were like awful?
Nothing I can really think of. I remember I had to do like the only like awful.
Oh, I do remember doing a project in computer class. Well, it was computer class in quotations. Because we really never did anything with computers there. They kind of just turned it into a film class.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, me and a couple of my friends,
I need to.
we did a thing, and one of them got a belt from somewhere, and they just started smacking us with it.
Oh no.
We had like our own room to ourselves to film it, so he could do it. And so we were just running around throwing chairs everywhere. And then there was one time in that same computer class where like you could get done with your work really fast if you actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
So we would all just get done really quickly and then just play Minecraft because we figured out how to get it on the computers. And the teacher just came over and just left.
All right, I
He
got it
He
here.
didn't feel like yelling at us.
I'm pulling up my only I'm pulling up like the same project. Like me and Miles weren't in the same class, but I had that same project. Let's see if I can just find it.
I got the VO project here. It's
Where-
too good. It's too good not to show.
Oh, I found it.
Here, gents, I'm gonna turn off my there and then start sharing. If it will actually share. Hold on, it won't let me share. Oh, that's why. Here it is.
Load. No, I'm
All right,
dead.
gents. You guys watching?
Yeah.
This is too good of a video.
Nugs with audio.
It's so good. Ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
This tastes so good. I love
That was part of it. And that's what I did. That's what I did. That's the extent we went to for this project. And my teacher came rushing like, what the fuck is going on? It was awful. But yeah, no, my film teacher's awesome. He's totally chill with us doing that stupid shit. He understands the humor behind it, but yeah, no. So
How much longer are we gonna go?
I think we got 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes to talk.
Hoggers.
20 more minutes. And yeah, so you don't have that project you were gonna show us, Python?
It didn't load. Now I'm sad.
That's sad. So yeah. Podcast, am I right?
Yeah.
We're doing things. So I feel like we should have probably thought about a couple subjects before we did this and what to talk about.
No, sounds like an awful idea.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like an awful idea. So what have you guys been up to during this quarantine season?
Gaming.
Gaming, that's all? No.
That is basically, I've learned a couple songs on guitar at most.
Couple songs. Well, I don't know what to talk about. I'm completely out of ideas. Anyone
What
else have any
games
ideas?
have you guys been playing?
Games?
Team Fortress. A lot of Team Fortress.
No.
Listen. You are like one of the very few people who are there. Like,
What's your favorite animal?
You like... No. We're not fucking... Shut up, Miles. You don't like Team Fortress. Because it's a bad game.
It's not. It's quite the opposite, actually.
Some would even call it a timeless masterpiece.
Yeah. It is a timeless shooter.
Shut up.
The game has been out for...
Shut up.
Like, Miles, how long has it been? 11 years?
Since 2007.
Shut up. You can't say
2007?
Team Fortress 2 is a good game.
13 years.
It's not a
and
good
it's
game.
Still going, Dreb.
It's not a good game.
It is a
Stop.
very, very good
Stop.
game. You're in tears
Stop.
because you realize you are wrong. You realize how wrong you are, Dreb.
Why don't we just talk about my drawings for the last?
Yeah, that's a good
couple
idea.
minutes?
All right. So what have you done? What have you done here, Miles? What have you done here? How about you
All right.
express what you've done here, Miles?
All right, so right here, if you can see me circling it, that's Hash
Yes.
Brown Man.
That's Hash Brown Man, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't
that's
tell us
Hash
about
Brown
Tater
Man.
Tot Boy. Tater Tot Boy's up
And
there.
then Tater Tot Boy is the man with the top hat.
Is that like his companion?
Yes.
Yes, that's his sidekick.
That's his sidekick. All right.
And
That's a
it's-
nice tater top. Hash
And
Brown
anytime
Man.
I'm allowed to, I just make it my username too when I do school projects.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some expressions. Phineas in the corner.
Of
Kirby.
course.
I drew you.
Is he the one yelling?
Me yelling Miles. Is that the one?
Yep.
Oh, wonderful.
I drew a little gremlin baby.
Little gremlin baby, where's that?
That's a little wizard man.
I think I
him.
see it.
The Gremlin
Mhm.
baby. What's
Right
Little
that?
there.
gremlin child.
And that's his
Just
Pikachu.
mark him.
Whoa. Oh, that's Pikachu.
Pikachu. I don't think that's Pikachu. I don't think Pikachu has a finger like that.
He does now.
Miles, what is in your mind? Hold on, let's... Here. What are you thinking of, Miles?
I drew something new.
I don't understand what this means.
I don't understand what
Read
goes
the
on in your head.
Read the initials and look at the symbol with
JC?
Oh.
it.
What does
That's
JC stand for?
Stupid. Look at the symbol next to it.
I don't
Grab
see a
me.
symbol next to it.
Graham, you can't be that slow.
Is it the... Four corners?
Think. You're literally looking at it and saying the wrong thing.
What are you guys on about? What am I missing here?
You are so slow, Drem.
JC?
Yeah.
Look at
Who
the
is that?
symbol
Who is that?
to the left.
The
Drem!
cross?
Yes. Think.
Has the initials JC and is associated with the cross.
John Connor. Oh wait, Jesus Christ.
John Connor.
John Connor.
Really about to name the kid from Terminator.
John Connor. I genuinely thought it was John Connor for a second. I'm like, why are you
Classic
trying?
John.
Why would I know John Connor? No, Jesus, I get it now.
That
Yes.
took so long.
That took a longer than it should have. I'll admit. But the cross, it doesn't have a longer bottom. It's just like a
Yes,
plus
I'm
symbol.
drawing it with a mouse.
Shut up.
You are dumb
John
and ass.
Connor.
I thought it was.
You know, the cross.
You know. I thought you were talking about like a gun, like a scope, and like John Connor with a scope. Oh no.
Who is John?
But yeah, of course I see Sonic down there and Kirby. Couple good drawings there. So yeah, Miles, you made a masterpiece. Do you want to talk about your face cam also?
It's him.
Is that you, Miles?
Yeah. It's my shirt, and I'm at my desk.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end it. So yeah, we were a bit unprepared this time. I'm going to call this a pilot because
It's going to be maybe better next time.
maybe better possibly next time.
Maybe.
Hopefully we have a couple ideas on how to talk and what to talk and when to talk
Maybe
and where to
Wispy
talk.
is just a really interesting guy.
Maybe he is. Maybe Wispy, Mr. Wispy, hopefully our next guest. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it with him or not the next time, but we'll
I
see,
don't
we'll
know,
see.
He kind of sucks and he reminds me of the cloud.
All right, I think that's a good place to end it here, gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This was a nice talk with you, gents. So, you guys want to give a final goodbye, final say before we wrap it up?
Hash brown man should be worshipped.
All right, that's a good place. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you. See you guys later. And you get to see a little... And you get to see Mouse's profile picture for the end. All right, that's a good place to end it. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Skadoosh. That's where I'm going to end it. When I
Don't
said
end it with